Hey everyone, it's Tally coming to you from my dorm room at Agnes Scott College in Decatur, Georgia, and you're watching 5 Girls 5 Minutes, 5 Girls 5 Minutes. Don't edit the videos. It's Thursday, I'm Tally, and I have no desire to actually sit up and make this video. I'm gonna watch videos, but I'm gonna explain why, because it's finals week, but it's like not finals week, it's just like the last week of classes, and then finals semi-carry over into next week, and then graduation, and yeah. So, I'm gonna explain the amount of sleep I've gotten over the past few days. Let's see. On Sunday, I think I woke up around like 11:30ish, which was nice. 11:30, not so bad. And I knew I had to pull an all-nighter because I needed to finish my spec scripts. So I was like, okay, let's just do it. But of course I didn't finish it, so I was like, okay, well, I'll pull another one the next night. So I was up for 55 straight hours, just to make a long story short. And then I slept for 17 hours. And I don't know if you've ever slept for like a really long time. Generally, like any amount of time over 12 to 14 hours. And I've done it before, and I always forget that this is the case. It's that when you sleep for a really, really long time, when you wake up, you're not refreshed. Like, you feel like, people are like, oh my gosh, you slept for 17 hours? You must feel so great. No, I don't. I spent 3 hours in, like, this complete daze. Like, I was more awake, alert, etc. when I'd been awake for 55 hours than when I had just slept for 17. But anyway, after that, that was like yesterday, Wednesday. I was like, okay, so I'm not going to put my pressure on myself to do anything because I had a 5 to 7 page paper due today at noon, and I knew I would have to pull another all-nighter. So I was like, okay, so I got my 17 hours, and I'm just going to let myself, like, chill out. I'm going to watch TV, I'm going to read fan fiction, I'm just going to not do anything until I go to the library around 10ish. That's when I ended up going to the library because I need to check out books, and the circulation desk closes at 10:30. It's like I'm gonna go to the library at like 10ish, and then that's when I'll get all my shit done. So I did that. So I pulled an all-nighter. I've been up for, so gotta do math. Hold on just a second. Not so good with the math with the not sleeping. I've been up for like 30 or so hours. Not so bad. That's right, isn't it? Well, you don't know the math, so yeah, I've been up for about 31 hours, so that's not super bad. And then I'm gonna all-nighter tonight, and I don't have anything to do after my all-nighter. I just need to finish editing my spec, and I'm not gonna be able to get it done sitting in my room. So I've been hanging out a lot in the library. Just the lower floor of the library is open 24/7 if you've got a student ID card. So I've been hanging out there a lot. I've been kind of with different people every night, but there have been a couple people who've kind of come in and out. And so, but it's just really fun, like, kind of having that bonding. The first night I was in there, I always pull all-nighters in my own room. But the first night, the other girl who's in my class where I'm writing scripts was going to be in there. And so we needed to bounce ideas off each other. So I ended up spending the whole night in there. And then I was like, well, this works out really well. So I spent the next night in there. Then I slept the next night. And then I spent last night in there. And, there were only 2 of us. It was like me and one other person by like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I ended up like kind of asking her what she was working on, and she was explaining it to me, and we ended up talking about Deadly Women, which I think I mentioned that I've been like super obsessed with lately, and we were like all talking about all those like investigative discovery shows, and she watches all of them, so we were like comparing notes and stuff. It was awesome. But I got my paper done, so that's good. I actually have a lot of declining, which is like my money that's on my card to use at the student center and buy like candy and soda and like extra food and stuff, not on my meal plan. So I just like bought a flat of Diet Cokes and brought them and to share with everyone. I've been bringing candy and granola bars and stuff too, just because, I'm like, if you're gonna pull an all-nighter, and I always feel bad because like I for some reason always have like a shitload of energy when I'm pulling all-nighters. Like, I'm just like in the zone, and we have like impromptu 2:30 in the morning dance parties, and it's like awesome. So it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I just gotta do it. And so I always feel bad that I'm like, woohoo, party, when everyone else is like, ugh. So, and another advantage of being in the library is that they have huge whiteboards in that room, and no one else ever uses them, so I just kind of chill out there and like write out my entire plot of my spec, and wrote out all of the kind of the my thesis and outlined my entire paper on the board, and it really helps. Like, I just like having it focused, and like I can sit back in the desk, and it's just like it gives me an excuse to move around. So anyway, obviously did not watch videos. I've been a little busy. Yeah, I feel like at the end of last semester, like earlier in this semester, I already talked about like how long the longest you've stayed up, so I guess that's not so cool. I don't know, I'm really tired. I'm just hanging out until I'm gonna watch the hockey game, and then I'm gonna go back over. Gotta do some writing. So anyway, I hope everyone has a great week. I will see you all next Thursday when I make my last video, and I just got, oh my gosh, so weird that I'm like lined up for this video. I'm sorry, this is weird.